Hey guys. In today's video I will be ranking the best fruit awakenings. Make sure to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 10 is going to be Flame Awakening. It is a simple elemental fruit with pretty high damaging skills. You can obviously use it for grinding cause it is a elemental fruit, but it can be annoying, since few of its skills have knockback. But it also has pretty good range, and a decently fast flight. You can do a few combos with flame, but mostly you can just spam the short cooldown long ranged abilities. V skill is the best skill for flame in my opinion, because you can hold to make it bigger, and has a pretty big AoE, and goes pretty fast, so there is a good chance you land it on people. The amount of fragments you need to completely awaken flame is 14,500. But that's pretty much it for flame. Let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is going to be Phoenix Awakened. This is one of the least used fruit awakenings in the game. But it's really good. Firstly, when you transform it increases your defense by 15%, which can sometimes save you from one-shot combos. It's a solid fruit for grinding levels, doing raids and PvP. We all know why it's good for PvP. But yeah, pretty good fruit to use. Let's go to number 8. Quake is a natural type fruit which can be bought for 1 million belly or 1500 Robux. It is known to be one of the best fruits in game for PvP and boss fights once fully awakened. Almost every move, if not every move, breaks observation hacky. Because of its huge AoE and damage, it is a top tier fruit for combat in this game. But the problem with Quake V2 is that it has too much knockback, making it bad for grinding levels. But other than that, it is a pretty easy to use and fun fruit. Sand is an elemental type fruit that costs 420k belly or 850 Robux. Sand Awakened is a billion times better than Sand V1 for both PvP and PvE. It has a stun which is fairly easy to land, but also has short cooldown. You can make some pretty overpowered unescapable combos. The damage on Sand Awakening moves is insane, and all moves can combo into each other. I put it above Quake V2 because it is a elemental type fruit, so you can use it for grinding too. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is going to be Light Awakened. Light is amazing for grinding, and quite good PvP fruit as well. Once awakened, it is the fastest flight in game, so that's pretty cool. It has really big AoE, and it is one of the highest damaging fruits once you completely awakened it. Most of Light's moves are long range, so you can even snipe runners if you have good aim. But yeah, a solid fruit for PvP and PvE. But you do need good aim if you are going to PvP with Light. Also, I forgot to mention Awakened Light Flight lets you change directions. But that's pretty much all for Light Awakening. Let's move on to the top 5 now. Number 5 is going to be Rumble Awakening. It is the most expensive elemental fruit in the game, and is quite hard to get. However, the awakened fruit has insane damage, good stun, elemental immunity, and the moves hit multiple targets. It is a rest tier fruit for grinding. Coming on to the PvP aspect, Rumble is mostly used for the insane stun it offers, so it's mainly used by gun mains or sword mains. It's still insanely strong damage wise, so you could use it either way you like. Also, almost every move breaks observation haki. Also, you get pole V2 if you do one more Rumble raid after awakening Rumble completely, which is another insanely strong weapon which can go well with Rumble awakened. So yeah, in short, a super good grinding fruit and a PvP fruit, but it may require some skill to use. Number 4 is both ice and dark fruit, because they both are almost equally popular in PvP. These two are going to be above Rumble and other fruits, mainly because they are elemental fruits, which automatically makes it good for grinding, and it requires much lesser skill than Rumble to land the moves. Okay, so yeah, that's it for number 4. Let's get to number 3. Number 3 is going to be the Magma fruit. Magma is one of the best, if not the best grinding fruit once awakened. With awakened Magma you can also walk on water, so it's basically ice fruit but better damage. Most of the moves also leave Magma puddles similar to Venom's poison, which deal damage when stepped on. Another passive of Magma fruit is that you can walk on Magma without taking damage. All the high damage moves have short cooldowns, so you could easily spam all the moves for boss fights or even PvP. But yeah, insanely good fruit awakening and deserves the number 3 spot. Now let's get to the top 2. On number 2 we have the V2. We all know this fruit is one of the best, if not the best PvP fruit in the game right now, and it is a elemental fruit which makes it good for grinding, since the moves do a ton of damage and easy to combo. It's quite easy to use, but kind of hard to get the chip. But yeah, enough for do, let's get to number 1. So on to number 1, a surprise to nobody. Number 1 is going to be Buddha. Once you transform you are 7 times larger than your normal character, and once in the transformed state you take 50% less damage from all incoming attacks, which makes it easier to escape from bounty hunters and M1 spam. You also jump much higher than your normal state. Grinding wise it is the best fruit in the game, since most NPCs in 2nd and 3rd C have haki, so you take damage from them, even if you are a elemental fruit user. So yeah, Buddha is a rest plus tier fruit for leveling up, and a rest tier fruit for fighting people. Now subscribe and you might roll a Buddha on your next spin.